Sales team is hard to describe to anyone who hasn't taken a sales class before.
Competitors conduct role plays. They have a company and a product, and they must sell that product to another company. It takes a lot of practice and research to put on a successful role play and meet the required criteria.
It's sort of the environment where you want to contribute and you want to work hard. Everybody gives 110%.
For Russell, sales team has been a positive aspect of her college career.
Now being on sales team, sales has been the career path that I've been pursuing. So it's really helped me get that hands-on experiential learning that you don't always get in the classroom, where I've been able to dedicate all of this time to really fostering these sales skills so that way I am set up for success when I go into an actual sales career.
Beeson has also had some impactful takeaways from being on the team, and it has prepared her for a professional sales future.
I think there's so much professionalism that you learn in sales team. Whether you're a competitor and you have to practice talking with a corporate buyer in practice one day so that you can actually sell the product for later, or if you're an alternate and you're doing all kinds of extensive sales research, industry numbers, knowing how to calculate return on investment, and then also giving peer feedback.
The sales team will compete in their final tournament of the season at the National Collegiate Sales Competition on March 4th.
So I'm really hoping we continue to see that success and continue to just do our best and try to continue to beat ourselves into the future.
For BUTV News, I'm Mallory Clark.
This past Monday, the Marty Theater featured an influential film classic. The German Club screened their classic silent film, The Cabinet of Dr. Caligari, a movie most cinephiles consider to be the very first horror movie. Made by German filmmaker Robert Wein, it's no surprise the German Club wanted to highlight the influential classic for Bradley's campus. Students could also get free popcorn and candy to snack on during the film. If you are interested in joining the next film screening in the Marty Theater, you can find upcoming movie screenings on Hilltop Happenings or posted outside the Marty Theater. After Bradley's third snow day and third time closing campus, causing some classes to move online, reporter Mallory Clark went out to poll some students, asking for their thoughts on the snow day and how they used their extra time.
With another snow day in the books, we went around and asked students how they spent their day off and to see if it sent them a reminder of times of distance learning. So, depending on whether your classes moved online or got canceled, were you happy that we got a snow day, or would you have preferred to stay in person?
I was really happy that we got a snow day. All of my classes got canceled and a bunch of my assignments got moved to next week, so I have lots of extra time to work on them.
And with it closed, what did you do in your spare time? Did you watch anything, watch a movie, do anything fun?
Slept.
I slept in and I caught up on all my work I had to do.
Well, we found out in the morning, so I was still asleep, you know what I'm saying?
I just kind of slept in, like I said, caught up on homework.
I slept for most of the day because I was able to do that.
Are you binging any TV shows? Did you watch any movies?
I'm watching Love Island, so I got like a couple of, well, not Love Island, Love is Blind.
We watched Good Burger.
Alexa and Katie, yeah.
What's your personal go-to snack?
My personal go-to snack is either Ben & Jerry's ice cream or Mott's fruit snacks.
Cheetos, you know why?
Probably popcorn.
Because even after you're done, you still got some of your fingers.
Are you ready for this weather to be done,
Yes.
or are you loving the snow?
No, I'm over it.
I hate the snow and weather. Please give me the warm spring weather. I'm so excited.
I like a little snow, you know? I like playing with the snow.
I think it's ran its course. I think it's ready for it to be. I'm ready for it to be done. You know. Yeah.
It seems like everyone enjoyed their day off, watching movies and shows and not having to go to class. It was a much-needed break from this weather that almost everyone is ready to be rid of. For BUTV News, I'm Mallory Clark.
Coming up is weather to tell us if there is any more snow in our future.
And later, the need to know about what's going on in entertainment.
Yo, Scott.
Hey.
I'm heading out, man. You want to ride?
No, I got my car, but I actually really need to go to the bathroom.
Oh, you know what? I was just in there. The line is like 10 people long.
You know, I think I'll just...
Dude, are you okay?
You wouldn't believe what I was just thinking. I am definitely buzzed.
Yeah,
I think I will take this and I will take that ride home.
smart man.
Did you see how that dog was looking at me?
Baby, you see, you're so right for me, and I'm right for you. I love the things you do, like sweet tasting wine. Your lips are so divine. Your loving turns me on. My lonely days are gone. That's why I'm never gonna let you go. Never gonna let you go. Babe, I'm never gonna let you go. No, no, never gonna let you go. Baby, never gonna let you go. Never gonna let you go. Babe, I'm never
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
gonna let you go.
You're home before sunrise, on top of the house, the kids, and our future. The smell of your cooking is our alarm clock. My Shiro's day is never done. So let's start saving a little more now so we can feel prepared for retirement. A free 3-minute online chat can give us the personalized tips we need so we can live our lives to the fullest. Visit assureretirement.org/Shiro.
Hello. No, this is not an illusion. This is Alec Brandt, temporarily taking over for Jake Buds. Bet you are happy to see this smug face back in the weather seat, aren't you? This past week was met with countless snowstorms and dangerously low temperatures. Although we got a break for a few days basking in the sun, will the snow eventually go away, or is it here to stay? Your favorite previous weatherman is going to tell you what's up. Looking at the radar, it looks like a big old snowstorms are coming our way. But then they seem to trail off into the east, so it's not going to be our problem anymore. Let's check those temps. Looks like we're getting caught up in a big blue ocean of low 20s. It's going to be very cold, so suit up in your best coat and put hand warmers in your pockets. You remember those, right? Hand warmers? Yeah. Anyways, let's head out to our 5-day forecast. We're looking to expect snowstorms early this week and then promises of that sweet, sweet sun. Let's hope more sun comes, or at least more snow can come so classes can get canceled. Now it's time for your entertainment news with the devilishly handsome entertainment reporter. Thank you, really gorgeous weather reporter. Let's get into that entertainment news, shall we? In recent news, it was reported that Queen Elizabeth of England tested positive for COVID-19. There was a lot of rumor and speculation surrounding the idea that she had died, but it was far from the truth because she is still alive and recovering. Surprise, Twitter gets something wrong again. Hopefully, the Queen makes a full recovery and gets back to her job of ordering people around. The renowned fighting game series King of Fighters just got the 15th installment into the game series. The game was released on February 17th, 2022, and has now been met with really positive feedback and reviews. The game has returning characters such as Terry Bogard and Iori Yagami, and also a bunch of new characters such as the seemingly new protagonist, Shunai, a character's name I can't pronounce. Go check this game out on the Steam Store, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series X. The King of Fighters series is definitely okay in my book. Stay tuned for a special interview about an important cause in later sports with Nolan.
Jordan knows he shouldn't eat this entire bowl of nachos, but tonight he's earned that right. Because a few hours ago, in the middle of happy hour, he recognized a sign. Not from the gods or a bolt of lightning, but from a double heart, a kissy face, and a fourth ha in ha ha ha. That's when Jordan knew he was buzzed. So when it was time to go, he got a ride home instead of driving. Be a legend like Jordan. Recognize your buzzed warning signs and get a ride home. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
Awkward. Do I look familiar? I should.
You might remember me from here. Here. Or maybe even here. But an awkward silence can be a great thing. It can actually be a perfect moment to reach out to a friend and ask if they're okay if they seem down. It doesn't matter how you say it.
You all right?
Everything's okay?
All G?
You all right, girl?
Oh,
You cool? Bugging dog.
just show you're there for them. Go on, Kelly. Seize the awkward.
Hey, you haven't really been yourself lately. Are you okay?
Find out how you can help a friend with their mental health at seizetheawkward.org.
They call me Maxie, but I prefer tripod. I was your above-average four-legged homie, and then wham, bam, minivan. Some people pity me. Now that's lame. I still run, fetch, and swim. And the ladies love me. I'm the ultimate wingman. Just don't ask me to high five.
It's important to help out when needed, either by donating or spreading awareness. We have Andrea Krevers here to talk more in depth about her cause, the Mexican Dog Asylum, where dogs are abandoned and neglected in Mexico. Andrea and her sister have traveled to Mexico to support the Dog Asylum and have continued to support this campaign by spreading the word to friends and family. So first, can you tell us about the Dog Asylum and what it is?
So the Dog Asylum is called Kika's Life Dog Asylum. It's run solely by this wonderful lady, Laura Belen, and her Laura Tovar, and her daughter Belen. They run it completely themselves. For the first few years, they ran it entirely out of their own money and, out of their own home. But for the last few years, they have been asking for help and donations as their funds have run out.
Okay, so you and your sister help out with them. How do you guys help out? We actually have some footage here of the dogs. Can you explain a bit while we look at the footage?
Yeah, so mostly the way we help out is we've been supporting her and her daughter in their mission for multiple years now. I believe it's 3 or 4 years until this point. We usually, send as much money as we can, get as much of our family involved as we have been able to. And we always go and visit her whenever we're, in Querétaro, Mexico, where she's located. And we go bring food, more money, and just sort of, go and visit with the dogs, mostly because they don't get to see a lot of, other people other than Laura and her daughter.
I'm sure that both her and her dogs appreciate your visit. So how did you two get involved with this?
So we actually got involved with this first by my mom, actually, who found Laura and Kika's Life on Facebook, which is where she runs most of her social media for it. And she spoke very passionately about, the project and her dogs. And so my mom started speaking to her, and then my sister and I as well. And, after our first visit with her, we became very involved with her just because, it's a very big situation that's going on down there, and she's doing so much that she can to help.
It's really great that you two are helping out and that the word is being spread across social media. So how will the GoFundMe page benefit the asylum itself?
So the GoFundMe page, all of the funds are going directly to Laura and her daughter to be used specifically for the dogs themselves, mostly for, vet visits for dogs, neuterings, getting food, clothing, beds, and just cleaning of the facilities, just because she and her daughter currently have 143 dogs right there in her home and in their area, and they need a lot of help cleaning in terms of that.
So for those who don't have disposable incomes or can't help, what are some other ways that we can help?
If you don't have money, sharing the GoFundMe is just about as good as donating money to it, just so we can get as many people aware of it and, as many people with, disposable income to contribute money for her and her daughter in their cause. You can also follow Kika's Life on Facebook just to show your support. She and her daughter also have raffles with prizes that are donated generously by other donors. And, that can also be a way to get involved and show your support for the shelter.
All right, thank you so much. We appreciate you being here.
Thank you.
Well, I think that's all the time we have. Thank you so much for coming, Andrea, and informing us about this matter. And if you are wanting to donate to the Mexican Dog Asylum, here is a QR code and URL. All donations go to helping provide food, medicine, beds, and vet visits for the dogs. Help support the mission to give every dog a loving and safe home. Up next, some exciting sports updates with Nolan, and stay tuned for events happening on campus this week.
Jordan knows he shouldn't eat this entire bowl of nachos, but tonight he's earned that right because a few hours ago in the middle of happy hour, he recognized a sign. Not from the gods or a bolt of lightning, but from a double heart, a kissy face, and a fourth ha in ha ha ha. That's when Jordan knew he was buzzed. So when it was time to go, he got a ride home instead of driving. Be a legend like Jordan. Recognize your buzzed warning signs and get a ride home. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
Awkward. Do I look familiar? I should. You might remember me from here. Here. Or maybe even here. But an awkward silence can be a great thing. It can actually be a perfect moment to reach out to a friend and ask if they're okay if they seem down. It doesn't matter how you say it.
You all right?
Everything's okay?
All G?
You all right, girl? You cool?
You bugging dog.
Just show you're there for them. Go on, Kelly. Susie Awkward.
Hey, you haven't really been yourself lately. Are you okay?
Find out how you can help a friend with their mental health at seizetheawkward.org.
They call me Maxie, but I prefer tripod. I was your above-average four-legged homie, and then wham, bam, minivan. Some people pity me. Now that's lame. I still run, fetch, and swim. And the ladies love me. I'm the ultimate wingman. Just don't ask me to high five.
Welcome back to BUTV. I'm Nolan Bullman, and here are your sports. Well, at long last, the Bradley men's basketball team finally took down their arch rivals, Illinois State, for the first time in 2 years, with a 72-64 victory over the Redbirds last Saturday. And tonight, we provide you highlights from the game. At first, it was tough sledding for Bradley, as they once trailed ISU 26-15 deep into the first half. However, with excellent pick and rolls like these, finished by grad student Mikey Howell, the Braves cut their deficit to just one upon halftime. From then on, the crowd witnessed a tight-knit battle between the rivals. Junior Malavi Leon scores a wide-open shot down low, en route to becoming the game's leading scorer. ISU would still hold their ground and keep the game close, as their leading scorer, junior Antonio Reeves, sinks a free throw. But with the backing of the energized Bradley faithful, the Braves would catch fire and eventually lead the game by as much as 11. To top it off, junior Rink Moss shakes cover and slams ISU's hopes down the drain. Bradley now faces Missouri State tonight at 7. For the second week in a row, the Bradley women's basketball team lost their 2 weekly matchups, which included a 74-46 defeat to Southern Illinois. And we provide you highlights from that game. Although the Braves could never find their footing, plenty of standout plays were provided throughout the game, such as freshman Abby Draper powering her way from the top of the key towards a tough layup. Junior Sierra Morrow and senior Tatum Koenig each scored double-digit points, as Koenig hits a smooth step back from team-high 13-point effort. Koenig then dishes out deep to fellow senior Chloe Rice, as Rice drives down the hoop for a bounce-in floater. Rice wound up scoring 8 points in just 17 minutes. Sierra Morrow added her double-digit effort by drawing contact and scoring a bucket down low for the and-one opportunity. Unfortunately, the Salukis were too much to handle and never lost control of the game. Bradley will travel out and take on Northern Iowa this Friday at 6 p.m. In other sports, sophomore Madalena Andrade and freshman Kirsten Haley become the first tennis duo in school history to earn consecutive Missouri Valley Conference doubles Team of the Week honors. More school records were broken this past week, as track and field freshman Shay Fuller trumped her own triple jump record with a distance of 11.17 meters at the Illini Classic last Friday. Finally, men's baseball closed out their season-opening series against Western Michigan with a 2-1 record and a whopping 35 total runs. Well, that is all for sports. Still to come, a musical performance by Juniper Was Good, so stick around. I'm Nolan Bullman. Go Braves!
I've been having a lot of fun just bonding with our team.
What's really exciting me about Fuse this year is, one, just being able to get to do it, but also being able to kind of get out in the community more.
I feel like Fuse is just really a lot of effort and time into making something that you can be really proud of.
Fuses to me is like this, just the time the department gets to all come together, the IM department, and just create stuff together.
I've seen all the images, I've seen people collaborating, laughing, having fun together, and I want to be able to do that with my team, and not only my team, but my users as well.
This is our unique showcase of interactive experiences. The culmination of a year of collaborative effort by the Interactive Media Department, where we partner with the Peoria Riverfront Museum to bring our passions to life. Game, animation, user experience, and art students of all different backgrounds work together to put on the experience of the year. This is our chance to show you what we can do. This is innovation in the making. This is Fuse. We can't wait to see you there.
Let's take a look at some events happening on campus this week. The first late night BU of the semester will be held this Friday, February 25th from 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. in the Markin Recreation Center. The theme is Neon Night. There will be glow yoga, glow mini golf, neon crafts, and a glow-in-the-dark photo booth. Definitely stop by for the neon silent disco and some Dippin' Dots. Next Wednesday, March 2nd, ACBU is hosting a speed painting exhibition performed by Evan Struck, America's interactive speed painter. Struck tours around the U.S. performing to raise money for charities and nonprofits. He will be painting several Bradley-themed icons while racing against the clock. Watch his innovative display at 7 p.m. in the Student Center Ballroom. Coming up this Saturday, February 26th, ACBU will be holding an amazing race around Bradley. Gather 2 to 4 friends and compete in a series of challenges and search for clues around campus. Play for the chance to win tickets to recess along with other fun prizes. The race begins in the Student Center Ballroom at 11 a.m. Make sure to reserve your spot ahead of time. Well, that is all we've got for you tonight on BUTV News. From all of us here, I'm Mark Berger.
And I'm Megan Ruger-Smith. We leave you tonight with a performance by the band Juniper Was Good. Have a great night.
Good evening, everybody. We are Juniper Was Good. We're here to rock out. Let's have a good time. This time I promise to see your face for the smiles I found. And was I good enough for you? I swear if I remembered I'd be sure to see it through. And if I can't believe who I used to be, how can I believe it? And if I can't remember how it felt, then what would it be if I said you're good? and oh, what would it mean if I put the simple hopes in me? 'Cause still I believe, though all is said and done, though all that should have came undone, I watched it all fade to a dust enough that I could not pretend that I was sane. And all I can recall of you is a pale bottle haze and a cheerful shade that sounds the same. If I